Hi, welcome to your Starcraft Autumn Ridge 19BH. Congratulations on your new purchase. Let's start our virtual tour on the outside. First, let's start with the propane system. It's located here at the front, just behind the tongue jack. And it is fastened by bolts underneath. This is also where you'll find the housing for your battery, as well as the breakaway switch that will engage the trailer brakes in the event that the trailer comes detached from your vehicle. What you see here is a sway control system that is an extra. We'll continue around the outside of the trailer. And we'll come to the freshwater tank inlet. So if you wish to fill your freshwater tank, this is where you would do so. If you wish to drain your freshwater tank, the low point drain, this is the low point drain for your freshwater tank. You simply twist this. Continuing on the outside, we'll come to the main power for the trailer. This you'll plug into the campground's power in order to power your trailer. Here we have the outside access to the hot water tank. There is an access to it from the inside as well via the bottom bunk. Important to note in here is your drain plug. You can remove that to drain the hot water tank. Here is a pressure release valve, as well as the burner system for the gas hot water tank. This has an automatic light, so you do not need to light the pilot. There is a button inside that I'll show you that will do that. Right next to the outside access to the hot water tank is the outlet for the black water and gray water. You can see the valve control for the gray water and the black water. Of note back here as well, we have stabilizer jacks. There are two of them at the rear of the trailer. These are used to stabilize the trailer once it's level. They're not used to level the trailer. Continuing along the back, next we come to the cable and satellite TV input for the entire trailer, as well as the freshwater connection for your water supply. Continuing on, we'll come to the side of your trailer, and you'll notice the nice large awning, as well as the under awning lighting. Of note here, I'll draw your attention to the outside access to the refrigerator. To note here, it is important that we do not block this, as this provides venting that is important for the operation of your fridge. We also have an outside power outlet here that is GFCI'd, so if the GFCI plug trips inside, this plug won't work. Also, we have speakers on the awning, which allows you to listen to music outside via the stereo that's inside the unit. Finishing our tour of the outside, I want to note the fact that this unit is solar ready, and this is where you would access that feature. And the storage compartment. I particularly like the magnetic system to hold the doors. Here you will find the manual crank for the rear stabilizing jack. Let's enter your new trailer. We'll take a look inside at some of the features that you'll get to enjoy. First of note are a couple safety features, one being the fire extinguisher supplied. the other being the carbon monoxide and propane detection here. It's a good idea, there's a button on here to press it every so often just to make sure that this is still functioning properly. So as we enter the trailer, we'll see your TV. Behind the TV, you'll notice that this does swing, so you can watch the TV from different positions. You will note though, where the TV connects to the trailer, that there is a button here that when you press it, it'll switch between use of antenna and the cable or satellite system. So if you're not getting a reception or it's not working, you can try pressing that button, and that may be the issue you're having. Next, we have your underbed storage. More importantly, we have access to the freshwater tank and the pump for your freshwater tank. You remove the screws here, you can remove this piece, and the pump is right here. It's important to note there is a valve on the back of the pump that switches it between the winterization and summer mode. Winterization mode, the valve will switch so it'll draw from the tube that's supplied, which you would put in an antifreeze jug. Next in the unit we come to the air conditioning system, and also here we have a very important part of the system, which is the control panel that allow you to know the battery levels, the fresh water tank, black water and gray water tank levels. You also have switches for the under awning light, as well as the main lights of the trailer. Here we also have the switch for the extension and retraction of the awning, as well as the stereo unit. This stereo unit will play music in 2 zones, zone 1 being inside the trailer, zone 2 being the aforementioned speakers in the awning. This has Bluetooth connectivity, as well as an HDMI and USB port. Here we have the furnace of the unit. It's important to note that directly on the back side of this, on the outside of the trailer, right here is the exhaust for the furnace. That will be very hot when the furnace is in use. The dining room table, and this unit will fold down into a bed. You remove these legs, the tabletop sits on this ledge, and the cushions slide out, creating a bed and some extra sleeping. The bunks here, each bunk has its own lighting. Here, and the bottom bunk is equipped with an emergency exit. To use the emergency exit, push down on this plastic piece, remove the red handle, push the red handle straight out so it's all the way out of the unit, and then you remove the screen using this tab and you may exit the unit safely in an event of an emergency. So underneath this bunk, if you remember, I showed you the hot water tank is on the outside of the unit right here. So underneath this bunk we have a couple things. We have storage in the middle, and then we also have the rear of your hot water tank. This is important for winterization of the hot water tank. Using these valves, you can switch it from winter mode to summer mode, or bypassing the hot water tank. You also notice these valves for the low point drains. Normally this is secured with 2 screws, but I removed them before shooting this video in order to make it a little bit easier for us. So next, we'll come to your thermostat. Use the top, switch it to the on position, and the bottom, you can control the temperature. So moving on to the range top. This range top has an automatic light. So you turn the handle, turn the spark. Turn the handle to the light position, turn the spark, and it'll ignite. Next, we'll come to your fridge. You will note that the fridge has an on-off switch. It has a button that will switch it between gas and electric. When the button is out, it'll be on gas. If there's a problem with the gas, you'll see here this light will light up. If it's on auto, it should switch to electric. Next, we come to the bathroom. We have a switch for the light and the fan. The fan is located here. Here you also note the manual vent crank. And the other noteworthy thing in here is the toilet has a pedal. If you depress part way, it'll fill the bowl with water. And if you press it all the way down, it'll evacuate the contents of the bowl. Coming back out into the main part of the trailer. So this is your new Starcraft Autumn Ridge. I hope you found this video tutorial helpful, just to show you some of the features of your new trailer. Congratulations again, and enjoy this new trailer.